The C-SPAN networks bring you long-form public affairs programming from the nation's capital and are a public service of your television provider. C-SPAN, created by cable.
All right. I've read some surveys that have caught my attention. One from the Annenberg Center at the University of Pennsylvania shortly after you were confirmed. It pointed out that 15% of those polled could identify you as Chief Justice. That's interesting.
That's a big number.
66% could identify at least one judge from American Idol. More recently, a survey by the American Council of Trustees and Alumni of 4-year educated college Americans found that a significant number, 10%, identified Judge Judy as a member of the U.S. Supreme Court. So, how's she doing?
Yeah, she's doing great. She's doing great.
Seriously, what do you make of this lack of knowledge of the court, and does it concern you?
Well, it frankly doesn't bother me very much that people can't identify who the particular members of the court are. You know, one reason we wear black robes is because we should be anonymous and simply articulating what the law is and not occupy any role in which our personality is pertinent. So that part doesn't bother me. What does concern me, and I know concerns a lot of the other members of the court, is that people don't have a very good understanding of what the court does. In particular, they don't have a good understanding of how we're different than the political branches of government. People, when we issue a decision, it's usually discussed as, oh, you're in favor of this or you're in favor of that, when in fact our ruling often is that whoever does get to decide this or that is allowed to do it, and it's not unconstitutional, it's consistent with law, but we often have no policy views on the matter at all. And that's a very important distinction between how we function, and I think it's one that people often lose sight of.